We're back, boys and girls. We're back, everybody. Welcome. We hope that you guys like this video, and let's hit that like and subscribe. Let's jump into it, everyone. All right, so this one's about Aaron Rodgers. He obviously ends up growing up in Chicago, Illinois, and ends up being raised in California. And when you end up getting raised and you end up learning a lot about sports, you end up going, okay, Tom Brady might be the other one. But Tom Brady was still in the league even at 42 years old. A lot of people are saying he might come back. A lot of people might not know. So Aaron Rodgers is probably a very in the top, like he's everyone's warrior. There's a lot of other ones. Drew Brees is another big one. I really like him. I respect him. He ends up having a restaurant in New Orleans, and he's been prescribing a lot of different things and chemicals, knowing that he's doing everything he possibly can because he's learned about it since he was a little kid and wanted to own a restaurant in his home city. Aaron Rodgers went from being in Green Bay Packers fan to New York City with the Jets, and had a few seasons or whatever, maybe a season, gets injured in the right leg, and they're saying he may not be able to work. Then he was becoming a coaching staff and working with a lot of people, knowing that this is it. Side effects are going to change people, but he's been in a lot of rehab centers. He's been coming back, just like what's his name? Kansas City Chiefs, okay? Kansas City Chiefs are going to end up playing this Friday at 6 p.m. in Brazil, which is another part of the world. A lot of people don't know that. The Eagles and Cowboys are going to end up kicking off at 8:30 Eastern, which will be 8:30, which will be almost 10 o'clock when the game ends, whatever, or even midnight, whatever. So, and deep inside, you might want to end up taking a lot of this stuff into consideration that Aaron Rodgers is now going to be a Pittsburgh fan, right? Now he's on Pittsburgh. At least there's a lot of different rumors that he shouldn't have transferred from Green Bay to New York City Jets, but he did that because he wanted to, I don't know, have his boys back. Number 17 is a very good wide receiver, and whatever his name is great. Because something is going to end up being motivated, I just thought I would be, like I said, I'm going to be producing every day, whether I got to spend multiple hours in the studio releasing songs or releasing tapes. I'd rather end up releasing tapes because then people know exactly what it is. There will be videos in 2026 at some point, but I haven't made a decision on when I was going to provide that information. You'll have, obviously, as we get 90 days, you'll learn in the next 90 days exactly where I'm going to end up taking my life to. All I wanted to do is to get through therapy till September, and that was it. Okay, Aaron Rodgers is another good one. Like I said, Drew Brees is a very good one. I don't know if you've heard him in the news for a while, but there's a lot of things that are going in New Orleans, right? There was a guy ended up trying to blow up with paint, right? And then they ended up bringing out all these different trucks, and these trucks that are looking like what is it? They kind of look like military trucks, but they almost ended up blowing up the Trump Tower. If you know that, I don't know if you believe in Trump or anything. I just spoke about it. I mean, that we're probably going to have a lot of different political things that are going to happen in the world. But there's only so much you can handle. You can handle what is inside of your heart and your mind and soul. So if you said, hey, I have the best life ever. I have my wife. I have my boyfriend. I have everything I ever need. And that was it. There was no questions about it. And they never asked you for money, then you're going to end up feeling a little bit weird, right? Well, then when they're not coming home in time, they may end up transferring a lot of things. So, again, things are changing.